morning.
Good morning.
It's the 20th of July and we're at Wetherby Racecourse, and we arrived last night. You had fun coming up the M1 on a Friday afternoon, and it's sunny, so everybody was out, weren't they?
The idea was, because we know the M1 is so bad at the moment, we travelled up on the Friday, found a cheap DA, £8.50 a night, can't moan. And
it was a lovely evening.
It was, yeah. We didn't do any filming last night. We just sat outside the van, went for a little walk. And yeah, the main campsite will be the rest of this video. But we'll pick you up later on. Yeah. After we're walking into the town of Wetherby this morning.
It's about 1.5 miles, 1.75 miles, pretty flat.
Just for a look. We can't get on the next site till 12, so we've got 3 hours to kill. That's it really. Yep. Pick you up later. So if you do ever get to come on a DA rally at Wetherby Racecourse, if you just go behind the back of the stands and pick up the road, the exit to the A64 it says, you walk down a bit of a tarmac road like this, and then you pick up the cycle route 665, and you can just walk into Wetherby without going on the main road, just along this cycle route. It's a lot quieter and obviously a lot easier to get into the town. The main road doesn't have path all the way. It's got a wide verge, but this is just safer, especially if you've got dogs.
Really pretty they are.
Yeah. Just outside the town centre in Wetherby. This is the River Wharf, with an E on the end. It's a lovely little town, really nice high street. We just got a breakfast from Copeland's Bakery, takeaway breakfast. That was really nice. So nice, in fact, we didn't take a picture of it.
Couldn't beat the price either.
No, good Yorkshire price that, £3.75.
For a box of 8 items.
Bargain.
So that's us leaving Wetherby. We're heading to our next destination. Right.
So I'm trying to remember what we actually filmed yesterday as we left Wetherby. I know you probably saw us entering this little driveway, and we got a bit confused by the signage. You can see there that it says welcome to the Yorkshire Heart, parking and campsite this way, but we could obviously see some S&L vans in the little campsite there, so we got a bit confused. And then by the time we actually got set up and sorted, we sort of forgot about camera and everything all yesterday afternoon, chatting to fellow owners. So what it is, it's a little campsite, and they've got about 10 pitches, and they've also got this little area here which used to be their little campsite, which now isn't, but they'd sort of got a fair few people that were booked in on the campsite that they said were going to be quite noisy. They apologised and asked us if we'd like this area here. So that's why we're here. There are 5 vans that have turned up. This is the first ever meet we've sort of been involved with from S&L. If you follow the group, you'll know that, you know, it's a very small company. It's not endorsed by them at all, that we're just owners that have, you know, decided to have a bit of a meet-up. But the site itself is a vineyard. Behind where we are you can see loads of vines of grapes and stuff, and they've got their own tour you can go on to see the making of and all that type of stuff. It's a typical, like a brewery setup, I guess. I'm not really into wine, don't really understand it, but it's a nice little place. They've got a little cafe cum bar area that does a bit of food, but the area itself, there's not a great deal around. There's a pub down the road that's a fair walk to. It's very expensive, and It's book miles in advance for meals apparently, so there's not a great deal to do, hence there's not a great deal to film. I'll be putting a bit of footage in here and there of, you know, the other part of the campsite. You've got showers, you've got toilets and your normal stuff like that, but as I say, it's really more about a relaxing weekend, chatting about the vans with other owners. And I really did clean the van well for this one. This is the actual main bit of a campsite, but we're on the rally field as we've said. We just thought we'd come and have a look. So if you ever do come, you just keep following all the way up and then turn right at the end down to the campsite. So this is the little village of Nun Monkton. It's something to do with the land is owned by the priory and it's free to roam for all the cattle. And the cattle are indeed walking all around the village green, just free of all the village. It's quite strange. So there's not a great deal to see. We've just really come for a walk out from the site. I've now got to take over the dog because Heather doesn't want to walk the dog with the cows. Have a look. Show everybody the size of the erection.
That's a big pole.
It's a maypole. You know, a dancy pole thing. This is like one of your proper, you see on an old 50s film, isn't it? Your old English villages that hasn't changed and stuff.
It's lovely, isn't it?
I'm sure it is.
Look, there's geese over there and ducks. Still not seen a swan.
No swans, no.
There's a... going for a paddle there, look. Yeah. I mean, look at that one there, that cream house. That's gorgeous, that is, look.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You need some dollars to live here.
Go on then.
Important announcement.
Oh, go on then.
There's a pub over there.
Are we going there first then? Or are we going to the beach first?
Oh yeah, yeah. You go to the beach first. The beach.
I can do me on the beach.
I think it's just a silty corner of the river.
Just got to find it first.
He said don't be tempted going to the pub, go left through the big gates.
And then down to the beach?
Through the gates and carry on through.
To the river.
So we've been told, keep walking through the Priory estate and you can get to a part where the two rivers meet. The Ouse and the, I think it's the River Nid, not 100% sure. And it's just a walk really, just something to do, but it's a really beautiful area all through the estate. The couple we're with are called Ian and Donna. They also have an S&L van. It's the one that's exactly the same as ours, same colour and stuff. They just asked us if they could tag along when we said we were going a walk. We said, yeah, of course you can. So we're just chatting away and wandering around. Well, this is it then. The two rivers meet on this little corner. As I did say, there's not a great deal to do in the area. The highlight being walking down to have a look at the river and then going to the pub. It's not all rock and roll on this channel, you know that. This is all it was about really, isn't it? The Alice Hawthorne. Might as well try a few beers since we're here. We spent far too long in the pub. Sorry. It was Ian's fault.
I take full responsibility.
That's it. We went in for one beer about 3 hours ago. Sorry. Whee!
Poppy's not impressed.
You've got to get on that one.
That's not happening, mate.
Go on, do it.
Oh my God!
See that bow? Oh dear. Good evening. That reminds me, I must ring your mother later. You missed us. We had to go on the swing.
Have you got a photographic evidence?
Yeah, I've got it on film.
Did
you go around the maypole?
No.
Morning.
Morning.
It's Monday the 22nd of July and we've just packed all the van up and we're heading off from the Yorkshire Heart Vineyard campsite this morning and heading home, aren't we?
We are indeed. It's been a nice relaxing weekend with the members of the S&L group. We'll call it a little group. There was only 5 vans, but it was the first one we've ever done and it was nice. But from a YouTube point of view, I know in my head that I've not done a great deal of links from one day to the next, so
he worries about these.
I do worry about things like that. The flow is going to be terrible. Anyway,
it doesn't matter, it's our diary.
I know, I'll understand it anyway. So yeah, we've had a great time though. Nice and relaxing. It is nice. I've said this on the last couple of videos, but since we got back from Scotland, we've tended to leave the camera behind a little bit. Now, I'm not thinking of packing up YouTube, but it is nice sometimes to remember that sometimes you don't need to take it everywhere, I guess. So, yeah. But anyway, we're off, as Heather said now, and we will catch you on the next one. We've got a week at home now, which won't make any difference to you. You'll still get a video next week, but I'm just saying. Anyway, as always, if you've enjoyed it, do what it says on the screen, and we will see you on the next video. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.